Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. So over the past couple weeks, we've been getting moved into our new place, get everything set up, and I've been trying to set up my Funko Pop collection. It's something that looks pretty orderly. Fortunately, the setup I had before with the shelves like hung up on the wall won't really work here because we're actually going to be renting an apartment instead. So it doesn't quite work for us to drill holes in the wall. But I did end up getting some new bookshelves, which is really cool from IKEA. So today we're going to go ahead and set those up. And I'm going to show off how my Funko Pop collection is going to look once everything is set up. And I want to say I have about 350 pops plus about 100 sodas, something like that. So it is a lot of stuff that we have. But I was able to pick up a couple bookshelves. I did also have a bookshelf from home as well. So that allowed me to save a little bit, not having to buy a whole nother one. So we're going to go put those two together, set it all up, and see how it looks. So far we just have one bookshelf that we already brought with us. Here's a look at that all set up. And now we have the new bookcases from IKEA. It is called Billy if you are interested. Just a quick check-in on how it looks. We're kind of halfway done with this one. We are almost there to setting up these shelves. And now just like that, it is completed, guys. Look behind us. We have two shelves full of Funko Pops. Definitely super cool. I try my best to set things up. It's not perfect right now. I want to just get everything on the shelves. I'm gonna definitely rearrange it, which you guys might notice in some videos that we have things rearranged behind us. That is totally fine, but I definitely like how it looks so far. So giving you a little bit of a look of how these shelves look. You can see from top to bottom, there are a lot of different figures. I even decided to put some on top there along with some of my sodas. And I do have like 10 back there. Unfortunately, there were some in the middle here that I just couldn't really have facing outwards. So we have them just kind of sitting up there. And these actually do go back about, I believe this one's go back 3. So we have like Darth Maul here in the front. And then we have some more Star Wars in the back with the Rey lightsaber, which is a great pop. And then behind it, we do have another one here, which is Sabine. Again, I'm definitely gonna move these around because I don't think I want Sabine in the back necessarily, but we have 3 deep, and as you can see, it goes 6 across. So definitely a lot of pops that you can fit in there. So if you actually have 2 stacked plus 3 deep and 6 across, what is that, like 36 pops for each of these shelves, which is actually pretty crazy. Now there are a couple shelves where we don't have as many, so that's gonna be these ones right here. And I decided I wanted to put some of my Grail pops. So like we have Envy Adams and Todd Ingram from Scott Pilgrim. We have the Air Chopper, Anakin Skywalker, both of them, and also the Spider-Man symbiote suit. And then I also wanted to put all of my autograph pops next to each other. So we have like the Matt Groening, Homer Moo. We have the Yardley Smith, Lisa Simpson, the Christopher Lloyd, Doc and Einstein, the Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly, the Brendan Fraser, Rick O'Connell, and also the Todd Kenny signed SpongeBob. That we actually got most of these from New York Comic Con. These two I got from D23. So I was able to put all of them, and I have some like some other pop behind it, like some 6 inches and the Disney Pop Town. And as far as some of my other grails, I did try to put some of the other ones up here, like Animal, Rigby, my Darth Maul, Freddy Funko Glow in the Dark, Danny Phantom, and a little bit more. Unfortunately, I didn't really have a lot of room to put them all out in front, so I put some more down here, like my Darth Vader, Hatbox Ghost, the Diamond R2-D2, and the Diamond Grogu. So I have them. Again, I'm going to move them around because there are some that are going to be in the back there that I don't necessarily want to be hidden. So I'll kind of figure out which ones I want in front and which ones I want showing, but I'm definitely really liking this. The only thing I don't love is the sodas up here. I didn't really have another place to put these extra sodas, so I ended up stacking them. It should be fine unless something shakes, then it is a little bit more dangerous, but I do like how you can see some of those, like the Blacklight Freddy and the Blacklight Grape Ape and Yogi Bear, Homer Simpson. I would love to take them out of the can. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a little bit harder to display that way, but I figured this, because I have so many sodas, you know, I can just stack them on top of each other. And then I also have this bookcase here, which is the one I already had, a little bit smaller, but it did fit a good amount of figures. I actually put a lot of my Marvel figures because I have a ton of them here. So you see down here, I have a lot of my Spider-Man pops. Definitely really liking those. And I actually made a whole shelf of Funko sodas, and this fits a lot of sodas. Actually 16 stacked in front. It actually goes 4 deep, so that's a ton of my sodas. So actually able to fit most of them right here on the shelf. And again, I would like to potentially get to a point where I can take some of these out of the can, because I have a lot of chases like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Clarabelle Cow, Boba Fett, and Hades, just some of the ones in front, to name a few, that are all chases. And one thing that Michaela actually had an idea for, which I think is really cool, is to actually put the Biddy Pops right in front, because there's just a little bit of space for the shelf right here, and she decided, hey, why don't we go ahead and put the Biddy Pops. So we have all of the new Biddy Pops that we just picked up recently from the Funko shop. Definitely really adorable to have all of these up here. I think that's a great idea. Don't know if we're gonna be getting any more Biddy Pops, but if we do, we have a place to put them. But unfortunately, I do have some like 2-packs and 3-packs that are sitting up here. Also got like that Blacklight Loki over there that I just picked up from the Funko shop, still gonna be making some room. And then I also have like my soda cooler, the Scooby-Doo one up there. So there are a few things that are still out of place, but so far, I think things are looking pretty good. So there we have it, guys. There's our look at our new setup for the Funko collection. I think it looks pretty decent. My goal was to try to have everything on the shelves, and I almost did that. I had to put some stuff up top to kind of cheat a little bit, but I think that's okay. I think this is definitely pretty cool. I might change up the collection a little bit, like in terms of what's going to be in the front. I definitely need to work on some of these grails, because like you can see some of the Star Wars ones down there, you can't really see. So I got to move some of that up so that way they can be a little bit more prevalent, maybe on these shelves right behind me, like where the Star Wars ones are. Change that up so that way my best ones can be in the frame for you guys, but I might change it up depending on maybe what movies are coming out or shows or what's kind of tickling my fancy at that particular moment in time. So all this is going to change around. But as far as the setup right here, how videos are going to go going forward, it's probably going to be something like this, just like the setup right here with these 2 shelves behind me, me just sitting in the chair talking to you guys, kind of a little bit more casual, a little bit of a different setup than what we had before, but still overall the similar type of content. We're still going to do our unboxings, we're still going to do our hunts, and I think I'm excited to do a lot of hunts over here on the West Coast. There are a ton of Funko stores right here in Southern California. So we're doing a lot of that while we're here. And of course, we'll still try to keep up with that Funko news where we can. I know a lot of Funko news just came out this week. So I'll try to maybe make a video to keep up to date on that and let you guys know everything's going on in the Funko community. I know those videos have been a little bit scarce, but I definitely appreciate you guys sticking with us. A lot going on over the past month or so, so I appreciate you sticking with us. But hopefully we can get back into a little bit more of a rhythm of making more videos, even if it's not every single day of the week, maybe at least making those 3 or 4 videos a week for you guys, because I definitely still enjoy making these videos. But that's all we got for today, guys. Now I do want to throw it over to you. What do you think about our new setup for our Funko Pops? And how does your Funko Pop collection look? Is it set up like this? Do you use bookshelves, or do you actually use regular shelves like we had in the old studio? Or do you kind of just stack yours up on the wall? I know people do that. Do you just have it on a table? Whether your collection's small or big, I would love to hear how you guys set up your Funko Pop collection in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like in this video as well if you enjoyed it. And of course, you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.